Hello YouTube. Hmm. There's so much to tell and there's so little to tell at the same time. Uh, I haven't been very active on YouTube for kind of a long time, but then again, sometimes I put out a whole bunch of live gig videos and stuff. And honestly, I can't really figure out what to do with my YouTube channel at the moment. Just post some live clips or playing drums, which I do quite a bit for those of you who know my channel, or play like intimate, clean solo guitar stuff, or educational stuff. I haven't done that very much, and I could also talk about gear, but it's just, I think it seems like all the YouTube channels in the world talk about musical equipment, and I'm kind of fed up with it. Well, in my personal life anyway, I have so many guitars, and I have spent so much of my time here on Earth on trying out pickups and pots and different guitars and all that stuff, and I kind of all that really matters to me now is music, and I actually think that the only real life that exists is the life offline, the internet. But then again, I still use YouTube all the time for entertainment. I rarely watch regular movies and stuff like that on television. I mostly watch YouTube stuff, but maybe not so much gear equipment. I'm very much into watching people repairing vintage electronics like 8-bit computers and cassette decks and all that stuff. But that's kind of besides my point here or whatever. But so I've kind of been unsure what to really do with this channel for a long time, and I don't really have much time because I work full times plus gigs plus my daughter and finding time for a girlfriend. So I actually don't have any time to do music, which is kind of a shame, and it's something I have to do something. I'm working on it. But then again, like most of this year, I've been enjoying just playing a lot like this at home. So bonus points if you know that tune. That song is really an old blues pop rock kind of ballad. I love it so much, and I grew up with it and a lot of that stuff from that time through my father, really. Anyway, so I thought I would just do something here, and I'm not sure what the next video is gonna be. I'm just gonna do one thing here, and that is just to present this guitar I've played quite a bit here lately, out of my plus 30 guitars, and I really like it. I kind of put it together this summer, actually, from some parts I had lying around. So lying around, don't know. And this is well, it's obviously a Fender Strat, but the body is actually from some kind of Squier guitar, and it's yeah, you can actually see here on back plate, and I'm actually not totally sure what model it is. I don't think it's a classic vibe, but it's definitely not Affinity or anything like those. Maybe it's something vintage, more modified. I don't really remember. Is that the Squier or something? Maybe an older version I had laying around. And then this, then I had this Roadhouse neck, I think it is, which is a bit more chunky than I normally like, but this is just, it's really a nice feeling neck, and I've gotten used to it. And it seems like it's maybe there is a little bit about a little bit chunky neck giving a little bit more sustain, or a little fatter sound, maybe just a little bit. And it has these nice locking tuners on here from Fender, and it's just in Mexico, but I think so much is now these days. When I grew up, the only real thing was an American guitar, but I feel like that has kind of vanished completely. That a lot of Fender, of course there are American ranges and stuff. Anyway, I'm just rambling a little bit. I think I did change the string trees, because I really like a little bit more of, oh, I forgot I locked maybe it should be here, because I locked the zoom, not the zoom, but the, what's it called? I don't think it's gonna get sharp when I'm going close. Probably not sure, but you can see the string trees. The focus, yeah, I locked the focus. And it actually has like a Squier standard vintage saddles and stuff here. But this is actually completely blocked out. It seems like half of my Strats are just barely floating, and half of them I block out. Is a little bit random, kind of, which ones I have put on. A little bit random how they are set, all my Strats. It has some of my favorites. Those of you that know my channel possibly have seen me play with delay sensor pickups many times. These are actually the hot gold delay sensor hot gold set. Yeah, and it's always with the low output bridge pickup. I don't like high output pickups. But I think I do prefer actually the regular gold set. But I had these because, you know, just trying out a bunch of different pickups over the many years. So I had these and I wanted to use them, and they do sound very good in this guitar, so I think I'm just leaving them in here. Anyway, I'm just talking and rambling. Yeah, I didn't really prepare any of that, so it was kind of the strange mistakes all over. But yeah, I don't know what the purpose of this video is, but it's thought I'd just present you a little bit with this guitar. I kind of like the look of it, and it's kind of a deep red. I always liked one of my favorite colors have always been purple, and I thought it was could be cool to have a purple guitar, but I don't. Maybe someday it doesn't make any sense to me to get more guitars because I have so many, but this is kind of a nice looking one. I kind of feel like someday, because I like it so much, maybe I'll upgrade the body. Maybe it's because the body does feel a little, I don't know how really to put it, maybe not cheap, but definitely not like high-end feeling. But then again, if it sounds great, and I think, excuse me, I think it does sound great, and it's very well in tune, intonated, and all that stuff. So, just a little presentation of one of the strats that I play on this channel. This one, I'm very sure I'm gonna keep for as long as I can think of. Yeah, I can maybe I can show you just the different pickup sounds, and that'll be it. I spend most of my time on the Strat on this Mark Knopfler position, position 2. I think it sounds so nice on a Strat. That's really what makes a Strat. That clean sound Strat is just the position 2. When I was a child, I always called this the 4th position, but I've kind of learned through the years that the position 2 is the one agreed upon. sounds really, has that splanky attack sound. That I really love. I really love it. Excuse me, I'm a little, what's the English term? Hay feverish, kind of. Allergy. So yeah, the bridge pickup is well, I use my amp setup is usually very Fenderish, like clean blackface sound Fender. Actually, right now I'm playing through this insane rig that I think sounds great. A bunch of different rack effects that I put together with a 2x400 watts power amp into these 4x12 cabs, 4 of them in stereo. But you probably can't hear it because I'm just recording on the camera here, even though it has quite good microphones. Maybe you can feel, but it just huge and warm and big. Of course, I could never take this stuff with me. It can't even fit half of it in my car, you know. But so yeah, with that clean Fenderish amp sound, the bridge pickup on a Strat is just not very useful to me. And it gets a very sharp, unpleasant attacks, which is very unmusical to me. Maybe that has a little to do with the quality of this body. If I were to use the setting, which is possible, you need more compression or some kind of mild drive. But yeah, with some compression it could be a nice clean sound too. But it's not really, I prefer that warmer. The middle position, I don't use it very often like a lot of guitar players, but I like it. It's just not the one I use the most, you know. Position 2. It's kind of the warmer version of the position 2. I mean, position 4 is the warmer version. But on most Strats, I really prefer that position 2. It seems like all the harmonic stuff is just, to me, almost always the best mix of compression and quack and just a nice presented voice on a Strat. I know for a fact that John Mayer did this one on the position 4. Which is cool, and it depends on taste and on the equipment, and I think these pickups might be a little hotter than those vintage Strat pickups he used back then when he recorded this one, and all that stuff. And there's a little bit more oomph in these big cabinets, and so you know. But it's the this sound that I've dialed in here, it gets a little overpowering in the bottom end, so I much rather prefer the Precision 2. And then the fifth, the blues position, it's always makes me want to do a Stevie Ray kind of things, or claps on and stuff. Now we're back to more Stevie. I have quite a bit of delay going on here, so I have a completely stock blues driver here. Maybe for those. What's loud here? A lot of delay here. So I really like the fifth position for blues stuff on a Strat. Yeah, of course it's a classic, but and with these lace pickups you get kind of that Clapton 90s sound, and some kind of a Gilmore-ish EMG pickup sound as well, I think, especially with all the delay. now we need that position 2 again. These strings are kind of starting to be a little dull. I need to change these strings soon. And yeah. So anyway, thanks for hanging out. Sorry for the rambling here. See you in another video.